The importance of segmenting your email list. Segmenting your email list sounds like a complicated task, but it doesn't have to be. All it means is that you're splitting your lists up into targeted groups, which gives you more control over what you market and to whom. Let's look at a few things to consider when segmenting your list. The first thing you'll need to determine is how you want to segment. The simplest method is to set up a new list for each new product or website you're promoting, or at least a new list for each new topic. So if you're building a list in the internet marketing niche, for example, you might have lists on traffic generation, content creation, social networking, etc. This works well because when you want to send a promotion for something, you can target the list that would be most likely to be interested. In our example, if you were promoting a new traffic generation tool, you could send it to your traffic list, but not the content or social networking lists. The drawback to building multiple lists is that it gets harder to keep track of it all as you add more and more lists. This is especially true if you create a new list for every website or product, but even splitting it up by topic can get unwieldy after a while. It can also make it harder to email your entire list since you have to send the email to every one of the lists that you've created. And if people are on more than one of your lists, you need to be sure they don't get the same message multiple times. Another option is to use a service that lets you segment your list from within the database. Some people on the list might be tagged with traffic while others with content, but they're all ultimately on the same larger list. The advantage here is that you can easily email your entire list when appropriate, but segment it down to a smaller part when that makes more sense. Many email providers that offer this kind of list segmentation also make it easier to transfer people from one segment to another or add them to a new one. This can be helpful when you have both prospects and buyers on the list. When a prospect buys something from you, they can be moved to the buyers segment without having to subscribe them to a new list and unsubscribe them from the old one.